Hello Gemini, welcome to your reading and I hope you're all well and thank you for tuning in. It's Monday the 22nd of June 2026. I'm going to do a no contact reading for you guys. If that card appears again, I will let you know. I'm going to do you guys a no contact reading for you and the person you are currently in no contact with. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. So, for the person that Gemini is currently in no contact with, sorry, excuse me, that was my chair. For the person that Gemini is currently in no contact with, what is this person thinking about Gemini? What is this person's thoughts? They're thinking that you're keeping your distance from them, or you're doing some sort of soul searching, Gemini, or that you're kind of just, keeping your distance. There's something here that's not growing or not progressing. They feel that you're shutting them out, perhaps, or neglecting them in some way. They feel that you're waiting for something. You're burdened by something. You're carrying some sort of a heavy weight. I am picking up for someone here that there could have been an unsuccessful pregnancy. So I'm very sorry if that is the case. For whoever that message is for, sending you lots of love. So you're burdened by something, Gemini. And they're kind of, I guess, waiting for you to, well, resurface, get back in contact, approach them in some way. What is this person feeling, sorry. What is this person feeling towards Gemini during this no contact? What is this person's feelings for Gemini during this no contact? Okay, two wanted to come out. There could have been some harsh words between you both, or someone feels that you are harsh, or you've been not very sympathetic, or you've been a bit cruel, heartless, not very forgiving, perhaps. They feel that you are walking away from them. They also feel possibly that you're a bit of an attention seeker. Don't shoot the messenger, I'm just reading the energy. Or there's something here that you're walking away towards some sort of success. Okay. So they possibly feel that you feel and think that they don't give you enough. They don't appreciate you enough. They don't give you enough attention. Or you know, it could be, maybe they feel neglected, maybe you feel neglected, but someone here is thinking of walking away because they want to feel appreciated. They want success. They want more attention from their partner. There's also an energy here of possibly that this person thinks that you're a bit of an attention seeker. There's someone also as well, I'm getting someone here wants to concentrate on their career, their work, their business, their stability, their money. What is this person's actions and intentions towards Gemini during no contact? What is this person's actions and intentions towards Gemini during this no contact? Sorry, I've got to get a bigger table, Gemini. So, we have the Hierophant, Two of Swords, Five of Wands in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in the upright. So you two could be married already, but in some sort of separation, or you're just not talking to each other. There's something here about somebody wants to get married, they want commitment, they want marriage, they want that whole solid union thing, and someone's in two minds about that. Someone's questioning the other one's commitment. There's been some conflict, most definitely, and some possible harsh words exchanged or in the heat of the moment. Getting also as well that someone's mother could have been involved, or you could have children with this person. Perhaps you have children with this person and you're not yet married, and this person wants to marry you, or you want to marry them, but the other one doesn't want to have that sort of legal commitment. There could be some differences between you both, background, age difference, cultural differences perhaps. This person wants to stay out of conflict and are not sure how to approach you. Advice and guidance. Three wanted to come out on that one. Okay, all right. And the Three of Swords came out in reverse, and that was the one that peeked out earlier. There it is. All right, what have we got here? Cool, blimey. Strength in the upright, the Queen of Cups in the upright, Nine of Cups in reverse, Three of Swords in reverse, Four of Pentacles in the upright, Five of Pentacles in the reverse. There's something here, someone is feeling rejected and left out in the cold. Someone here could be very focused on their money, career. Okay, so someone could be a bit focused on their career, business, money, and the other person's feeling a bit left out. Like, you're not spending enough time with me, you're putting all your efforts, your concentration on money, on work, on your business, that sort of thing. It's about kind of having balanced emotions, being mature, stable, grounded with one another, talking with open honesty, compassion, without getting into mixed words and arguments and who said, he said, she said, and all that sort of thing. Someone here is definitely very material focused, very focused on their money. There's something here that with regards to pain, loss, separation, and yes, perhaps with regards to grief. As I said in the beginning of the reading, I was getting an energy of an unsuccessful pregnancy, and perhaps someone is struggling to go through that grieving progress. Once again, sending you big hugs, whoever that is. Having been through it myself, it is not an easy process, and there is no time frame for the healing. Anyway, I won't go too deep into that. I'm getting, Gemini, that this person is committed to you. They are committed to you. They are, so yeah, you could be married, but this person is committed to you. They want to perhaps heal this, get out of the conflict, get out of the arguments. Get back to a stable place emotionally and talk things out without it ending up in an all-out war sort of thing. Someone here needs to let go of something from the past, some sort of pain. And there is hope for healing. Someone hopes to come out of this kind of place of feeling rejected. Okay, so someone wants you to let them in, Gemini. You keep shutting someone out here. They're trying to possibly, you know, help you or support you, but perhaps you're just feeling shut down from it. You don't want, you know, you're trying to possibly deal with things on your own. I'm getting someone that, yes, is quite guarded and possibly shutting their person out, their spouse out, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever it is. And there's someone here that thinks the other one is selfish, and materialistic, and all they care about is money. So, in their thoughts about you, Gemini, during this no contact, we've got the Empress in reverse. Why is she here? Temperance in reverse and the Eight of Wands in the upright. So someone here feels that the other is being extreme, imbalanced. There's some sort of quick action or quick communication that was extreme. Some sort of extreme action, communication was taken that's caused a disharmony and a separation. It's separated you both in some way. Why is the Hermit here in this person's thoughts towards Gemini during no contact? Oh, crikey. The Tower in the upright and the World in the reverse. Right, so something pretty major happens here. A massive sort of really quick sudden change, or just it was something big, okay? It's caused a huge separation between you both. And someone is definitely shutting the other person out. It's like, no, get away from me, don't come near me. I don't want to ever see you again, I don't want to talk to you again, that kind of, you know. Someone's waiting for the other to come back. And there's a lot of burden, responsibility here. Why is the Ten of Wands here, please, Spirit? What's the burden? What's the responsibility? What's the Ten of Wands? Why is it here for Gemini and the person they're in no contact with? The Hanged Man. And the Seven of Pentacles. So someone's stuck waiting for something. There's something about money here, or waiting for some sort of investment to come through. Someone perhaps is feeling very burdened by financial worries, burdens, responsibilities. Perhaps someone feels that they're the one dealing with all the financial stress, burden or responsibilities. Someone's trying to see things from a different perspective, but someone is quite stubborn. Right, so in their feelings, we have the High Priestess in reverse for the person that Gemini is in no contact with. Why is the High Priestess here in reverse for their feelings towards Gemini? Knight of Wands in reverse, Two of Wands in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse. So someone here is stuck at a crossroads with no direction. Someone hasn't got a plan. Someone doesn't know what to do. And this is a very stuck energy, but it's also a very flitty energy. Someone here is being very impulsive, inconsistent. I'm getting a very fiery energy, but a very unbalanced energy. Very unbalanced. Very walking on eggshells sort of an energy. In this person's actions and intentions towards you, Gemini, we have the Hierophant. Why is it here? Okay, Three of Swords in reverse and the Five of Pentacles in reverse again. Yeah, so someone's hoping that this can be let go of, healed, and hope for healing, hope for recovery, to come back in from this cold, kind of derelict, separated place between you both. There's possibly a third party energy here, or something from the past, or something that is getting in the way of your connection, relationship, marriage, whatever it is. But someone needs to let go of something, and they're not letting go. They're kind of prolonging the issues, the pain, the upset here. Why is the Queen of Swords here in reverse for this person's feelings towards Gemini during no contact? The Empress in reverse and the Six of Cups in the upright. There's something here about the past, right? So there's something here about children, pregnancy. There's also something here about you've got a lot of history together, or this is a past person from your past, Gemini, or there is someone here from the past. Or some harsh words were said in the past and someone's not sure if they can get over that. There was a major, I'm going to say a falling out, that was quite extreme, caused a huge dent. There is possibly more than two people involved here. There's possibly another person from the past. There's a lot of history here. There's a kind of like a soulmate energy. I'm getting definitely someone here that is married or has been with someone for a very long time. Or there is something here that you have been dealing with for a very long time together. Let's look at the advice, outcome and advice, potential outcome and advice, advice and guidance, wise strength here. Four of Swords, Page of Pentacles, taking time out to think about it. Is someone here doesn't keep to their word or doesn't keep to the plan. Someone needs time out to think about it, regaining their strength, their courage to deal with it. Perhaps. Queen of Cups, why is she here? The Emperor in reverse and the Eight of Swords. Someone needs to ground and balance their emotions. Someone is acting quite recklessly or has acted quite recklessly in the past. They're overthinking. Someone here is overthinking, anxiety, worry, playing the same thing over and over and over in their mind. They're trapped in their mind. It's making them act recklessly, stubborn, you know, all the characteristics of an Emperor in reverse. He's arrogant, he's rude, he's power hungry, he's manipulative, he, you know, he don't give a damn about anyone. He just wants his way and he will get it in whichever way he's got to get it. Someone needs to come back to balance in their emotions, in their actions, and they need to get out of their head. That's the energy I'm reading. What's the Three of Swords? It's here twice in reverse. Why is the Three of Swords here in reverse? What's the important message, please? Page of Wands in reverse. Nine of Cups again in reverse. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Someone here, like I said earlier, when I picked up on that materialistic energy, someone here is like really smug, selfish, worried, you know, impulsive, perhaps spending money impulsively, or not I'm getting someone that's like only focused on spending money on there's something here about money. Someone's greedy, or they've got shiny object syndrome, or they're kind of tight-fisted with their money, spends too much money on themselves, or not paying enough of the bills, but they're going out perhaps shopping or whatever. Someone here feels like the other person is not looking after them, their family. Someone here is like really stubborn, really set in their ways, really kind of, this is my way or the highway. kind of thinking. Someone's not happy with this at all. They're fed up of dealing with it. I'm just going to say that straight off. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles. Why is it here? The Star. There's that hope for healing, letting defences down. But there's also that defeated energy. Someone's got hope, but at the same time, they're just feeling like, what's the point? What is the point? That sort of energy. Should I put them into their suits, Gemini? I tell you what I am going to do. What deck haven't I used here? I just want to... Who's the Queen of Pentacles in this person's actions and intentions towards Gemini? Who's the Queen of Pentacles, please? Strength. Okay. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Cool. Someone is a mum here. Someone has children. Or someone's mother is possibly getting involved. But someone here is like determined to pull this around. However, there's been attempts to change the direction on this in the past that has been unsuccessful, but someone here is determined to turn this around once and for all. Six of Wands, why is it here in this person's feelings towards Gemini? Yeah, there's that Eight of Cups again. And the Six of Wands in reverse, coming out to clarify the Six of Wands in the upright. Right, someone's been seen or recognised doing something. Right, I'm getting two stories here. Someone's in the spotlight for doing something and someone's wanting to walk away because of that. I'm also getting that someone doesn't feel appreciated. And if they don't start being appreciated for what they bring to the table, they're walking, basically, is what I'm getting. Or someone likes attention, and when they don't get attention, they shut off, they walk away. Someone's perhaps very needy for attention. Ten of Pentacles. Page of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. An apology is on the horizon, Gemini. Someone's very patient. Very persistent. Slow and steady wins the race. Someone's very determined here. They're thinking, should I apologise to Gemini? I need to apologise to Gemini. If I apologise to Gemini, will we work this out? Okay, there's a lot here. Should I put them into their suits? Yes, Spirit says. Yes. Give me a moment. Okay, for once, I am not getting a strong love reading here in the term of, you know, this is about love, a connection. Well, yeah, it could be, but not like, you know, a decision between a lover. You know, my usual kind of, it always ends up being about love. Breakups, third parties, all that jazz. I'm getting that this could well be a family situation. Something to do, yes, possibly with someone that you were married to, or that you are still married to, but you have been separated for a while. There's a lot of past history here. I'm also getting that this could be a business partnership for someone, possibly a family business. I'm getting that this is long running. This has been walked away from a few times. The same problem has happened and it's come back together, apart, and it's like there's been a lot of conflict here. Been a lot of possibly harsh words, arguments, disagreements. Possibly someone's mum is possibly getting in the way, or this is someone that you have children with. Someone acts very impulsively, recklessly, inconsistent, fiery. They're very stubborn and perhaps quite argumentative. Someone is possibly waiting for some money to be paid to them, or they are waiting for someone. This could be about your children or one of your children. This could be your brother or your sister. It could be a friend that you went into business with. But there's someone here that they apologize, but then it happens again. And someone's kind of, it's like a, it's always unfinished because there's a bond there. Now, whether that be marriage, whether that be a family bond, a lot of history between you both. Someone here has been very patient with someone. Very, very patient, very committed, very supportive to someone, and someone is just not kind of appreciating that. And someone kind of walks away from this, but they're always in their head about, or feeling guilty about walking away because this person is family, or you have children with them, or you've got a lot of history with them, or you're still tied together by your children. But it's hard work. And someone keeps, you know, they say sorry and then they do it again. I'm just getting that energy, really. They're very stubborn. They don't seem to understand what the problem is here. There is someone here that's quite stingy with their money. I'm just going to say it. They're very consumed by money or their business or their work. They're a workaholic, basically. I'm getting an alpha male energy as well. Sorry, masculines, but I'm not saying you're all the same, but there's someone here that's really old-fashioned. Really old-fashioned. I am the man. Oh, it could be a woman, all right? I'm not being, you know, don't shoot me. You know, I'm the man. I'm just going to say it, all right? Because I'm not being sexist, but I'm reading the energy. And if I put too many words into it, then I can't read the energy properly. I'm the man. I go out to work. I bring home the bacon. I support you. If I want to go and do what I want to do, if I want to disappear for 3 days on end, I will. You know, it's my money, my house, my rule, my business. You do as you say. Yeah? That sort of thing. Could also be someone's dad, the father of the family. And you kind of got to play by daddy's rules, or daddy doesn't give you any inheritance or any money or kind of things like that. So there's a lot here. And this is the energy that I have for you, Gemini. I mean, this pretty much could be about healing a family rift, basically. But it's been ongoing for a while. And is there an end in sight? I don't know. Only you'll know that. So this is what I have for you, dearest Gemini. Lots of love, good luck, best wishes until the next time we meet. Farewell.